Are you off to kind of the start you or what are the things you did to get there?
I think the body's just feeling really well right now. Kind of like I told you earlier in spring, just kind of mixed up the workouts a little bit this off season, and the hips are firing, and I feel loose. I feel good in the box.
Did you worry at all when the back was a little bit tight? Or?
No, I knew it was just a little bit of hip tightness, a little bit of lower back, but worked through it, and I'm feeling really good right now.
This is a year where you're coming off a very good year offensively. You talk about your goals defensively. What are the things you're trying to do to get complete as a player?
Yeah, just want to build off of last year. I had a pretty solid year defensively last year. Definitely some things I need to work on, and I have been. So just want to continue doing that and carry it into the regular season.
A short idea of some of the things that you are working on to get better defensively?
Just a lot of double play stuff, footwork, hands, talking to Tovar and Iglesias, where they like their feeds, what gives them the most momentum going to first, little things like that kind of go a long way. So that's the main focus right now.
Buddy told us the other day, he said you're all in now as a second baseman, even though we know in your heart and growing up you were a shortstop. But Buddy certainly made it seem like you're all in at second. True?
Yeah, I feel like I'm all in. They haven't really mentioned much about shortstop. We signed a pretty good one, so I had a feeling that second base was, the position for me.
What's your comfort level there now compared to, say, when you first took it up in the minors?
Night and day. From 2016 was the first year in low A. I kind of started mixing in over there. But that was about 6 years ago now, so I feel a lot more confident.
Your power at the plate, I know as you. How old are you now? You're
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you get older, your body changes. You get stronger in certain different ways. The power now, is it coming almost naturally, B-Rod, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think I've had power kind of my whole life, sneaky, gap to gap, but I don't necessarily try to hit homers. I just try to put the best swing I can on the ball and hit it, as hard as I can. And sometimes it goes out, sometimes it gets caught. It's not much you can control after that. So just want to continue doing that.
Last year was the first full season. Granted, you missed a time in the beginning. How did that feel, just going to the park every day, working on, hey, you need to work on this defensively, you need to take swings? How did that feel going through that?
It feels good. I feel ready to go. I'm still building up innings-wise and stuff, but body feels good right now. I think I'm down tomorrow and then back in there Sunday, so I'm ready, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think Buddy was talking about some things like, just the extra work defensively, the capacity to do it more. Is that hard to do when you're playing all these games and you're at the altitude and everything else?
You definitely want to make sure your body's, listen to your body first. If you're sore one day, maybe take 10, 20 less ground balls, whatever your body's telling you, and that's kind of what I'm learning over the years is just listen to the body and, go from there.
Buddy was also saying, and I'm paraphrasing, but the idea that players to take it to the next level, it's not just about confidence or talent or understanding the game. It's about that extra step in work ethic.
Yeah.
And he believes that you have evolved to where you are now one of those guys.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Was there a time when was it a conscious decision or did you just grow into that?
I think you learn and you grow. This is probably the best shape I've been in my life. But over the years, the body, some wear and tear. But, like I said, I mixed some stuff up and, it's feeling really good right now. And that's kind of what I'm going to take into the season.
You're playing what has become an offensive position. But how much would you like to be maybe a DJ LeMahieu or one of those guys that, this guy can really field, not just play it and then hit a bunch of home runs and offense, but really play.
Definitely. Yeah, I take pride in my defense just as much as hitting. I worked with Schaefer all through the minor leagues, and, I give him a lot of credit for the stuff we did down there. And I think he, had he prepared me for the big leagues, and we still talk about it to this day. He's in the dugout watching, and he continues to say good things. So, I got a lot of eyes and a lot of ears just trying to be the player I know I can be.
What have you seen out of Tovar?
He's impressive. I mean, Zach Veen played with him last year, kind of told me a little bit about him, how he's just, a mature young kid, and he's got some juice, and he's putting together really good at-bats, playing really good defense, and he's going to be fun in the next years to come.
Yeah. Everybody